Bula, Malele, Talofa and Welcome to Season 7, Episode 40 of Breakfast Bites by TEIVOVOdigital.com. A wrap of Pasifika people's sports news on a bright and sunny Friday morning, 10 November 2023. Coming to you with tons of hanisi from the 180th meridian in the middle of the blue continent. In Rugby League, it's time. Kangaroos Captain James Tedesco has to make the tough call and retire from representative football. At his best, Tedesco was one of the best fullbacks of the modern generation, but last Saturday's shock Pacific Nations Test final loss to New Zealand only further underlined how time can catch up with even the champion players. Tedesco is a champion, but after a lacklustre opening 2 games for New South Wales in this year's Origin series, and then the Kangaroos Pacific Nations final thrashing by the Kiwis, it's blatantly clear he needs to channel all his energy into the Sydney Roosters. In football, UEFA Champions League round 3 scores. Napoli and Union Berlin drew 1-1. Real Sociedad 3-1 over Benfica. Bayern Munich 2-1 over Galatasaray. Copenhagen 4-3 over Man United. Arsenal 2-0 over Sevilla. PSV Eindhoven 1-0 over Lens. Real Madrid 3-0 over Braga. And Salzburg went down to Inter 1-0. In combat sports, boom! A Viva Las Vegas Aussie boxing blockbuster, timed to coincide with the NRL 2024 season launch, is in the works. Fox Sport Australia is reporting that fight promoters No Limit are in talks to host a unique Aussies versus America boxing card on the Friday night before the NRL season kicks off. Under the proposal, WBO super welterweight champion Tim Tszyu would headline a card involving up to 5 of Australia's best fighters, with Sam Goodman, Liam Wilson and Nikita Tszyu among the names under discussion. In sports biz, the top Matildas and Socceroos players are set to be handed a huge pay increase up to 200,000 Australian dollars per year, even outside of World Cup campaigns. A new collective bargaining agreement has reportedly been finalized between Football Australia and the Professional Footballers Association, according to The Age. Players are now reportedly set to earn between 120,000 Australian and 200,000 before prize money is allocated to the respective teams. Previously, the best contracted Matildas earned 110,000 Aussie. And finally, in Rugby Union, the Fijian Drua play their opening game of Round 1 Super Rugby Pacific 2024 competition against the Blues at Eden Park in Auckland on Saturday, 24 February. A week later, they play Moana Pasifika at Amy Park in Melbourne. And the Drua's first game, home game that is, the Drua's first home game, is against the champion Crusaders on 9th March 2024. Save the dates, sports fans, and that's a wrap for TEIVOVOdigital.com. I'm Kaldan Kamea. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you want to receive more Pasifika sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. Mahalo, kakite, and thank you all too much for all your love and support.